I got a task for you. Do you have the buzzer I gave you yesterday? Yes. I'm going to narrate a story. Every time I make a mistake, press the buzzer. That's all you have to do. Okay. Here I begin. Once upon a time, on a cold winter, a bird was... It's either in a cold winter or on a cold winter day. Okay. On a cold winter day, a bird was flying on the clouds. Above the clouds. Being unable to tolerate the cold, it fell on the ground. To the ground. It fell to the ground. A bull came and saw that the bird was struggling for life. You can compress it. A bull saw the bird struggling for life. A bull saw the bird struggling for life and realized that there was only one way to save the bird's life. That is to drop dung on it. And it did so. The bird started enjoying the dung's warmth. Warmth of the dung. Apostrophe S is applicable only to living things. The bird started enjoying the warmth of the dung, popped its head out and started singing in a sweet melody. A cat passing nearby heard the melody. I told you not to misuse the buzzer. A cat passing by heard the melody and came to investigate. It took the bird out, washed it and ate it. From this story we get to learn 3 lessons. First lesson, the one who drops dirt on you is not necessarily your enemy. Second lesson, the one who takes you out of dirt is not necessarily your friend. And third lesson, when you are in deep dirt, better keep your mouth shut. Good job, I got another story. Carry on. Once upon a time there was a traveler. While traveling he saw a villager who was cutting grass. Eliminate the useless words. He saw a villager cutting grass. He went to the villager and... What's wrong? He approached the villager would be more appropriate. He approached the villager and asked... Not asked, it's said. Because the question you are going to ask will be in between double inverted commas. He approached the villager and said, "Excuse me, could you please tell me how long will it take to reach the next village?" The villager was silent. He repeated the question and the villager was silent again. Again he repeated the question and ultimately there was no reply from the villager. Is the buzzer not working? Keep going. This is the longest you could go without a mistake. Then the traveler thought, maybe something wrong in the villager. Wrong with the villager. Either he is sick or doesn't understand the language, and he moved away. Moved on. After he walked for a few meters, a voice. After he walked a few meters, a voice came from his back. A voice came from behind. A voice came from behind. Half an hour. It was the villager who just spoke. Then the traveler got back to the villager and said, "I asked you this question 3 consecutive times. You did not answer me then. So what makes you speak now?" Then the villager said, "When you asked me, when you were asking me, you were not walking, you were standing. So I did not know how fast you can walk. It's only after you walked." This was such a silly mistake. It's only after you started walking. It's only after you started walking I could assess your speed and then I could make out how long you would take to reach the next village. The lesson we get to learn from this story is, it's you who should learn something from this story. What? Speak only when you have sufficient knowledge. I guess you are done with your job. Time for conclusion. Subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon so that you never miss any of my updates ever again. You are done with what you are paid for. This one is complementary. Never and ever again can never be in one single sentence. It's either never at the beginning or ever again at the end. Why don't you take over? Subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon so that you never miss any of my updates, or press the bell icon so that you don't miss any of my updates ever again. Take care and see you again in my next video.